Hey everybody, it's Mike with Detroit Grooming Company, and today I have a video for you about brushes and combs. So these are implements that you'll use in your hair and your beard to help you distribute product and also help you shape it and style it. So I have a few popular options here that we can take a look at, and I'll give you some hints and tips and maybe some techniques for each one of these. So let's start with some basics. This is a highly pocketable comb. It's the same comb my dad and my granddad used. This is something you'll find anywhere, drugstores, all the way up to beauty supply and beyond. So that is your black unbreakable comb. These are made in the USA, of course. You purchase them at DetroitGrooming.com. And they are, like I said, highly pocketable and very durable. So this is the kind of thing you would take with you, slide it in your pocket, bust it out, and comb to shape. The combs, I will say this about it as we go through this video and I talk to you about these implements. Combs are not best for distributing product. Combs are great for styling, so just keep that in mind when you're looking at these products and each one that I show you, and keep them in those categories. So the brush is going to do much better in terms of a job in distributing the product than a comb will. Combs for styling, brushes for distribution. So that's one option there. Another option, if you want to go on a natural side of things, is the horn comb. So we have a couple options in that category. This one here is the curvy horn pocket comb, and these are made from found ox horn. So nobody's wrestling oxen out in the middle of nowhere and ripping their horns off. This is actually found horn because they shed their horns. So, but these are handmade. They're laser engraved with our D logo there. And this is great because this particular comb is made out of keratin, which is the same stuff your hair is made out of. So it's the most gentle of all the options. And this one, the curve is great. I mean, you can get a really good comb through with these. And being that it's kind of curved, you can hit those edges up really nicely for styling. And in terms of pocketability, this is great. These slide right in your pocket. This is something you don't want to keep in your back pocket, for instance. Front pocket only for these guys, and they'll last you a really, really long time. The other great part about it is butter and oil will help nourish your comb, not just your beard. So let's take a look at our second horn option here. This is really cool. These are our foldable switchblade horn combs. You can see here, I'll try not to shake it for you, but you can see our logo is laser engraved here, and you also get the fine tooth comb out of this. So again, great pocketable comb, very durable yet again, and you have a pin here that holds this comb together. So lasts you a really long time, again, highly pocketable, something you can leave in the car even, and style on the go. Let's jump to our next category, which would be wood combs. So this is another offering in the fine tooth comb category. Another great styler. This one's laser engraved. It's made out of peach wood, so another natural option for you here with this one. It does have a lot longer in terms of tines than the other horn combs, so you can see you get a little extra out of this one. Now this one's great for longer beards as well. As your beard grows in, it's nice to comb through with this and get a little bit of style out of this guy as well. So it'll help you straighten those hairs up and clear your beard out from underneath as well if you like to do that kind of thing. Next up, we're going to talk about this bad boy. This is the Alpha. This also has ox horn in terms of tines, but it's a sandalwood bridge here and handle. And we also laser engrave the handle down there with our D logo. This one is our only wide tooth comb option. So these teeth have a considerable distance between them. You can kind of see it. I'll put my hand behind it. Very wide tooth. This is great for coarse beards. For coarse beards on top, you can use these finer tooth. I mean, even this black unbreakable comb has a wider tooth option, but nowhere near as wide as the this Alpha comb. So this is great for clearing your beard out underneath and even up front and on the side. So this is probably my favorite option in terms of styling because it doesn't do too much in terms of moving your hair left and right and that kind of thing. You get much more control and it keeps your beard looking fuller as well. So this is a great option and one that I really enjoy. So let's go to brushes. As I mentioned in the beginning here, the brushes distribute the product a lot better than the combs do and are kind of made for that thing. One thing I do want to mention about the brush is they can be used for styling if you use it light enough, and that means how much pressure you're actually putting on. So I'll talk about my favorite brush, which is the Firm Military Boar Bristle Brush. Now this guy has firm boar bristle, as it states in the name, and the way they achieve firmness in terms of boar bristle, and I'm going to show you the other option, which is the soft long handled brush, is that it's just cut shorter. So if it's cut shorter, you get less movement and more control on the face. So if you want to distribute product after you put the oil in, warm it up in your hands, try to get it down to the skin as much as possible, and then grab your brush. This is a very important implement to have, again, to spread the product evenly throughout the face. One thing I want to say about that, you're spending your hard-earned dollars on these oils and butters. You don't want to let them go to waste by not getting them down to your skin. You might have an issue thinking maybe the oil you purchased or the butter you purchased, you spent money on, and it's not performing the way it's supposed to. 90% of the time it's because you're not getting it down where it needs to go, which is down near the skin. So the brush is going to help distribute that. Of course, laser engraved. We've got our logo up here and our barber cross down below. Really comfortable to hold. The way you use this particular brush for styling is that you lay it on top, and instead of putting pressure down on it to distribute product, now you're going for a light style. So just nice and easy. Again, leaves your beard looking nice and full, and you're not driving it in there creating waves, and that's one thing you want to avoid. It's the whole point of styling your beard in the first place, is trying to get the waves out. So this really helps with that. So the other brush option is the one I spoke about earlier as well, which is the soft boar bristle brush. This one's got a long handle. We consider this one a styler. So if you have a longer beard, maybe twice as long as mine, this one will work great to get the product down to your skin, but you'll want to use this when the beard comes off of your face. This one, again, soft bristle, but it's because they're longer bristles. That's really the only difference there. Same amount of bristles on this guy as there are on the Firm Military, and you'll look at that here. We've got our logo laser engraved and the barber cross down on the handle. So same process with this, only that it's only being used as a styler rather than something to distribute product. You could, but the more efficient option is the military brush. So this one you'll just brush through. So what I'm doing with my other hand is driving the beard hair up and then running that comb between my hand and the brush. So that'll help you style a longer beard. So very good option for you if you have a longer beard especially. Last option I want to show you guys is something that I don't personally use in my face, but it's a great option to have if you have a much shorter beard, but make sure you put oil in there. You don't want to go in without anything in your beard because you're going to suffer from some tugging and pulling. This is our stainless steel bottle opening comb. So there's your bottle opener right here, and it's a great feature to have. You'll be the talk of the party. You can open anybody's bottle, and of course it's kind of a utility item as well. I mean, it's wide enough to be used as a screwdriver in some cases, but we wanted to have kind of a novelty item that you can carry around with you. It's got a little hole up here so you can attach a small lanyard like a leather strap or something like that and attach it to your keys with a key ring. So it's really a handy dandy item. It's also laser engraved here with our logo. And again, the finer tooth configuration. And make sure, one more time, I will say this, make sure you have butter or oil in before you attempt to use the stainless steel comb. So that's what we have for you today with brushes and combs. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section. Don't forget to follow us here on YouTube, and we also have our social channels, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Detroit Grooming. I'm Detroit Grooming Mike. I apologize. Detroit Grooming _ Mike on Instagram. So don't forget to give me a follow too. And again, if you have any questions, let us know. And subscribe here. Don't forget that part. It's really important. See you next time.